Well, hello there. How are you, Kristin?
I am fabulous sitting amongst all this fabulous art.
Where did all this art come from?
I don't know. I came back from lunch and it was here.
It was here. Yeah. Woo! It's the Berry School Art Show.
It's the student art show and it got hung today and it is so great.
It's amazing. And they're having a reception on Tuesday, right?
Tuesday, 4 o'clock, 4:30?
5:30.
5:30.
to
So don't come at 4. Well, you could come at 4.
That's right.
It's fabulous. We hope you come to the opening.
They'll have refreshments. The artists will be here. The art teachers will be here. It will be a great time.
Yeah, it's so great.
I always enjoy this time of the winter
Yeah.
because, you know, we've reached kind of the end of the winter where it's so bleak and you're so ready for spring.
Yeah.
And this is like a little bit of color to just see
It
us
is.
through that last bleak
That
winter.
February malaise, I called it.
February malaise. That's a good
little
way
malaise is
of
going
putting it.
on.
And it'll be up all February break and all through March and I think into the beginning of April. So
Yeah, we got them to keep it up through the spring fling, so
We
we're
did.
very excited about that.
absolutely.
Yeah.
So,
Here we are.
yeah, here we are.
In the Milne Community Room of the Aldrich Public Library. Finally back to Frankenstein tea. We were on a little hiatus there.
I think I was trying to think, I think the last one was Christmas.
We did that great Swedish story.
We did, yes.
Oh, that was so good. But that is way too long ago for us not to be here. So we apologize. But, you know, it's an indication of how busy we are.
It has been very busy. It's
Yeah.
been hard to find time to actually do
Yeah.
Frankenstein tea,
Yeah, so we're going to do a quick one today on Valentine's Day here in this fabulous room of art. We are going to do a little bit of a read, a short read. We're going to do some updates. But I want to start with a little bit of yoga, a little check-in, right? We like to do a mental health check-in when we're on Frankenstein tea. We talk about how, you know, really foundational is this idea of no stigma, no shame. Really taking care of yourself is really important to us and our community and our patrons, and so, you know, we work from there, right? This idea of like we're all in this together, and sometimes it gets tricky, and some of us have real chemical imbalances that create, you know, an imbalance. And so the short mental health wrap today is take good care of yourself, take your meds, get outside, breathe some fresh air, eat right, sleep right, call a friend.
Enjoy the sunshine.
Enjoy the sunshine.
The sun is shining. I can actually see blue sky today.
It's really good for your mental health, right?
For
Yeah, and you know, that may not mean you have to go outside. You may just have to sit near a nice sunny window.
Yep.
But the other piece that we do is a little bit of grounding, right? So I do this kid yoga program, and I've been thinking about it for adults and for seniors. A little bit of chair yoga, and so we're going to do, and Ian will indulge me today and do this with me.
Cracks and all.
Cracks.
Listen for those cracks.
We're going to do 6 movements of the spine. I won't make you count them with me like I do with the little kids, and we don't have to count backwards or anything, and it's very short. It's just some simple, quick movements that you can do from a chair. And if you did them every day, they really make a significant change in your life. So we start with our, you know, as tall as we can get. And sometimes we have to think about that. Yeah, look how tall you just got, right? Like we sit like this and it's been cold, so, you know, we get a little taller. See if you can get some inches on yourself. Maybe a little
Good
bit of
posture.
room. Yeah, a little posture, right? Your shoulders away from your ears. We try to breathe in through our nose and out through our mouth. You can take your time with that. You don't have to rush that breath. Move at your own pace with that breath. So we go in through our nose and out through our mouth. And the first one is just over sideways, just a really good stretch. And when I do this with the kids, I say, good morning, armpit.
Crack, 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 crack.
Good morning, armpit. So that's 1, and this is 2.
Ooh, it sounds like there's a whole percussion
Right?
section
Well,
here.
some of that is the bench.
Yeah, I know.
And this is 3, and 3 is like, you know, like your chin goes up and you stretch your fingers and you kind of make this face, and believe it or not, it's really good for your thyroid. We call this lion. And then 4 is the opposite movement of our spine, right? So we're curling forward, we're looking down at our lap. Your eyes are always a part of your movement. You're stretching them as well. And we come back up to sitting. And 5 is a twist in this direction. Try to look as far as you can, again with your eyes. Ooh, look at that art, Mr. Ian.
Oh, look at that dragon, that purple dragon.
Yeah. And we come forward again, and we're breathing in through our nose and out through our mouth. And we twist to the other side. So, oh, that's great.
Good
And come to
stretch.
forward. Yeah, and so that's it. 6 movements of the spine. We'll do them quick. 1, 2,
3,
4, 5, and 6. Foundational to your yoga. If you are a yogi and practice yoga, you'll know, you'll connect that to the movements you do on the mat, how you move your spine in those directions. That was like cat and cow and, downward twist and all that stuff. So we offer that to you. Do that in your chair, do that on the floor, do that as often as you like. But if you put those in once a day, you're gonna feel better.
I feel better already.
Yeah, I know. When I tell the kids, I'm like, we practice yoga together and we know it makes us happier and healthier. So we offer you 6 movements of the spine today for your health, your physical health, as well as your mental health.
Fantastic, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
All right, well, I think we have some updates here.
Yeah.
There's been so much going on.
Oh
We've
my
had so many
goodness.
kids and so many people here in the library.
I cannot even get a parking spot at this place.
I know.
I'm literally in the snowbank. Whenever I come, I'm either at the snowbank at the end this way, I just plow right into it, and and today I'm at the end. And I keep thinking, I hope there's not a hydrant underneath that snowbank. Because I am really gonna be in trouble with a pricey ticket. Yeah.
Don't worry, by the time that this comes out, you'll be gone. Your car will be
Yeah,
moved.
I already moved it. But when I came this morning, who was here this morning that it was so busy?
They were setting up for the art show.
Oh, it was the art show.
Yeah. And actually, there was a meeting, I think, going on upstairs as well. So,
Yeah, I couldn't get in.
Yeah, and we also had 25 students from St. Monica's St. Michael's School
Yeah.
who came in as well. I'm not sure where they parked, so.
And then when I came the other day, we had Washington County Family Health.
Yeah,
That is a full parking lot.
yeah, for sure, yeah.
Busy around here, busy.
So
But we love that. So
we
keep
do.
Keep coming.
So February break is coming up, and we've got some really fun things going on. So I've got a Brave movie party. We're going to be watching Brave, and it's going to be the last Tuesday of February, so during February break. So I believe that is the 25th, and it will be 1 to 3:30. And you might wonder, why is there this Celtic theme? Aside from the fact that, I play the bagpipes and I like to indulge in that whenever I can, So I will be playing the bagpipes at that, and we'll have a Celtic theme, but Solace is going to be coming to the Barrie Opera House, and there's a camp going on that week over at the Barrie Opera House for kids, and it's all about, I think, Celtic storytelling, right?
Yeah.
Like they have a play.
Yeah.
They're going to be coming back that Friday, right?
They are, yeah.
Is it that Friday?
Thursday?
Thursday or Friday?
We'll
Thursday
figure
or
that
Friday.
out. Thursday or Friday.
But they're going to be coming to the library.
Yeah,
and,
the camp is coming to the library
it's
for
gonna
one
be
of their
fun.
camp days. We're so excited.
Yeah, so we have a Celtic
Yeah.
theme February break. So Brave Movie Party. It's going to be a festival kind of. There'll be crafts. There's going to be music. There's going to be some storytelling,
And then a play.
And then
a play.
exactly.
Yeah.
So it should be a lot of fun. So come on by. So Brave Movie Party Tuesday, February 25th, and that's 1 to 3:30. We also have some really great things that are kind of ongoing. So full steam ahead, our after-school science program for 4th and 5th graders, it has begun. We've had our first session, and so our next 2 sessions are coming up this month in February. So our next one is next week, and there's still room for 4th and 5th graders to register for this. So you'll be able to find that link right on our website. If you go under the Children tab and drop down to Full Steam Ahead, there'll be a link there to register your child.
What are you doing?
So this next one is circuitry and sewing and circuitry, and we are modifying some little hats, winter hats, and we are going to be actually sewing, yes, that's right, sewing the circuits into the hats with the little LED lights. So it should be a lot of fun.
Is that just for fun that the light goes, or will it light like a pat?
I think it's going to be a little bit more just for fun.
Just for
they're
fun.
not very strong.
They're not
lights.
strong. But at night you would see someone.
You would see them. Yeah.
So a little safety.
Yeah, a little safety.
Little
but
fun.
Mostly just kind of like it's the art in STEAM.
All
you know?
right.
But there's some engineering involved because they have to figure out, all right, what kind of pattern do I want? Eyes? Are those lights going to be eyes? How do I have to figure out the circuit in the back to actually make those eyes and make them light up and make them work? And some of them are blinking lights, and yeah, so there's art, there's engineering. Yes, it'll be a lot of fun.
It's great.
So, and then the one after that during February break, we have stop motion animation, and that's always a big hit.
Yeah.
So, yeah, and that
I've
one.
seen that.
So normally our full steam ahead sessions are in the evening after the library closes, 6:30 to 7:30. But during the February break, because the kids are out of school, we do it in the middle of the day. So that'll be 2 to 4 on that Thursday, the last Thursday of February, stop motion animation. That's a blast. And we've got devices for
Will
kids
that
to
be
use.
Celtic stop motion animation?
It could be.
Can we throw that in there and loop it all together?
It will be whatever the kids want, but we'll probably try to come up with some sort of prompt for them. We did last year, I think we did monsters, and that was a great prompt.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So, yeah. And the kids can use clay, they can use Legos, but they really can use anything, really.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know? So,
I remember coming down while you were doing that one, and I loved that it was so collaborative.
yes.
That was such a moment for me to see kids working together like that.
It works so much faster if they have a group because someone needs to take the picture, someone needs to move the different figures, and someone has to kind of like orchestrate the entire thing.
Right.
You know?
Yeah. The director.
The director,
The
yeah,
director.
exactly. And you know, there's planning involved, and then they also, it takes so much time, you know?
Yeah.
And so they really need to budget their time.
Yeah.
So and some of them are very good at budgeting their time, and they're able to make like a couple minute long video, you know, which is, for stop motion animation is quite good, really, yeah. So yeah, should be a lot of fun. So register your child, your 4th or 5th grader, here for Full Steam Ahead.
And you can register for both if you go on that tab.
Yeah.
It's not register each week.
No, yeah, you register for all your sessions. You're required to register for 3 sessions, but they're only once a month aside from our bonus sessions during the breaks.
Okay, so they don't have to keep going on, they can just register.
Exactly,
Great.
yeah,
Excellent.
yeah. All right, and so the other thing that I wanted to talk up, we have the Barrie Community Writing Contest, yay! And art contest. And this is actually open to anyone grades 1st grade all the way up to seniors, 50 and older. So, and we're always looking for more adults.
Wait, did you say seniors 50 and older?
50 and older.
50.
I'm not talking about high school seniors. I'm talking about, adult seniors.
Yeah, 50.
Yes.
I think you meant 99.
90,
all the way up to 99.
99 and older. Well, senior is 50 and older according to this. So. Sorry about that. It's just how they identified it.
Okay, all right.
But yes, so this writing theme, we tried to keep the writing theme around the Vermont Reads book,
you do.
which this year is Gather.
By Ken Cadeau.
Ken Cadeau, that's right. So the themes that we chose, the prompts, were write about a time you or a character did something independently for the first time, or write about you or a character learning something from a relationship with a pet or an animal.
Nice.
Those are themes that are both in the book.
Those are themes from the book,
Yeah. And we thought that they were also broad, and they would be great for kids, and for teens, and for adults.
And for adults,
So-
very well done, great.
So it's limited to 3 pages, typed in size 12 font, and also graphic format, like a graphic novel, like a comic strip, with a written narrative is also allowable. And we also have an art category as well. You just need to have an artist's statement to go along with your piece of art. And the art just needs to follow that prompt. So something about, a pet or an animal, or about some time that you did something independently for the first time.
And
So,
when is that contest over? When are you taking submissions to?
March 10th.
All right, so a little bit.
Yeah, so you have all of February break, and
Yeah.
actually about a little bit less than a month to work on it. So
Yeah.
plenty of time.
And we have the book.
Yep.
to hand you if you'd like to read the book and go with your prompt.
That's at the main circulation desk,
Yeah.
the adult circulation desk. We have copies of Gather.
I think that comes from the Vermont Humanities Council.
It does,
Is
the
that right?
Vermont Humanities Council,
Yeah.
that's right. Yeah. So, and
And people are loving that book.
they are, yeah.
They've been loving that book before it even got picked for Vermont Reads.
Yep, and we had
We
Ken
had Ken
actually
here, yeah.
over the summer
Yeah.
as one of our authors.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So, these forms can be picked up in the children's room or at the main circulation desk, and they're also available in the schools. So, I think the school, Spalding High School students go see Kim Grimes, and Berry City and Berry Town students talk to Lorraine Morris.
Excellent,
Perfect.
excellent.
So, it is Valentine's Day. It's
It
Friday the 14th.
is. Here we are.
And here we are.
Here
and
we are.
We were puzzling ourselves, puzzling and wondering what were we going to read for you today. Something short and pithy, but something that was still applicable to Valentine's Day.
And he scored.
I'm
He
going to do
knew.
my best.
Which is kind of what we're reading, actually.
It is actually, yeah. So this is from a picture, it's actually a picture book called Jumping Off Library Shelves, a book of poems. And these poems are by all these different youth authors. But this is one that, it's basically a love poem, or a series of love poems dedicated to libraries and reading. So this one is called Librarian by Joan Bransfield Graham. And we hope that you enjoy it.
How did you know?
Can you read my mind?
How do you always find the perfect book?
You get that look in your eyes, and there it is.
Another surprise to savor.
You watched, listened, sized me up from the start.
You've been a friend.
You read my heart. And I'll show you the picture too. It's such a great picture as well. So I hope that you enjoyed that.
Available for checkout at the Aldridge Public Library.
Absolutely.
In the J Room, which is on the lower floor. Come see Mr. Ian. He is really good in that collection, and we'll find your kiddo something to read.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, we want them reading.
And I think we'll pull this out again maybe in April for Poetry Month.
For Poetry Month, sure.
Well, for now, I think we're going to leave you with our mental health checklist.
No, we did
Kinda-
enough.
kinda did
right?
that already?
Yeah, we
All
did
right.
enough. Yeah,
Perfect.
we did enough. Let me see. I don't know if, of course, there are adult updates.
Oh, yes.
I don't know what they are.
There's so many programs going on.
There's a lot of programs going on.
But the newsletter has gone out.
The
so.
newsletter has gone out. There is walking on Tuesday mornings at 9 a.m. and Thursday evenings at 5:30. That's a great program. All levels of walking can come in. Join us, free, open to everyone. It's a social time, or it doesn't have to be, but it is a little bit of movement. So it's been really good for people during the winter months. We have walking, we have some book clubs that are happening. We're working on programming for March. We're working on programming in April. I know Mary Ellen just posted it. I think probably a lot of you have read The Women by Kristin Hannah. We're having a Vietnam a nurse that served during Vietnam come and tell her story, which is what The Women by Kristin Hannah is about. So that's a tie-in for us. We're starting to collect copies from the book sale and other places of The Women, so we should have a copy for you to read. That woman is coming in April, I think. You have time to read that. There really is so much. But I will get better at relaying those updates during Frankenstein Tea. For today, we wanted to come in, say hi. Look at us. We don't even have our tea.
I got water.
You got water. I gotta go find some water. The art opening is next week, and we'll go from there.
So come on in and
Come on in. We'd love
enjoy
to
the
see
art.
you. Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day. Stay safe.
Keep reading.